Hello everybody and welcome back to another Bricks Bros LEGO New York City update. And this is LEGO New York City update number 16, so quite a few changes in the city. So let's get started. So nothing really new in this one corner of the city. So I'm gonna go ahead and move over to Times Square. One thing that I have done is I have put a median in this part of the road. So that goes all the way down there. You can see a traffic light down there. I haven't fully attached that in yet, just kind of to make the streets a little more crowded. As you can see over here, I do have a new construction site, just kind of to make the city look like it's constantly being built, so that it is always changing, it's never the same. So I think that looks pretty cool. It's kind of a big mess, and that's how I intended it to look. And then we have some weathering going on down here. You can kind of see that right there. I think that looks pretty cool. That was just with a Sharpie. I kind of smudged it everywhere, and there's a little more on this sign right here. I think that looks pretty cool. Also, we have a new building in Times Square. This is actually based on an actual building in Times Square. It's on the opposite end of where the red stairs are, which you can see right there. And this is actually like, it's, I guess you could say, a location in New York City. It's right behind the police station. So I tried to make it as accurate, like, to the location of the actual building in New York City, and also the look of it. So we have multiple billboards going all the way up. I think it looks pretty cool. Those are just cut out of magazines. And then down here, there's a Walgreens on the first floor, right there. So originally I had something here, it was just like a bunch of white wall panels, and then I took it down because I thought it kind of blocked off the view from back here, and this back will eventually be finished, but I thought it blocked off the view from back here. So I took it out, I moved that back and had a plaza where the police station is now. So then I rebuilt it and I made it look a lot better. So I think that looks pretty cool. Also, I have added some bare trees into the city. See, these are just made with twigs that I found outside. So I actually got this idea from Sven J on Moth Pages. So he actually uses battle droid arms now, but I actually kind of like the way that this turns out. So I decided to use that idea. So credit goes to him on that. I think that looks pretty cool. And as you can see, I have them all on the other side as well, on that side of the street. And also over there, there are some more of those. And then also more right here. And that leads me to this new building. I know, I have a lot of new buildings. So this is actually also based on another one in New York City. They're called the X, Y, and Z buildings. It's a new addition to Rockefeller Center. So there would be one right here, and then another kind of almost the same looking one, and then another one right here. But I'm only going to do one of them, so it's a basic design. Since I had some of those 1x2x5 and trans clear tinted, it just goes all the way up and kind of has a little bit of a dip in there. So it has some kind of raised up concrete, and you can see some weathering right there. I think looks pretty cool. Kind of dirties up the city, makes it look a little used, which I think looks a lot more realistic. And also another new building right over here. This is actually also based on a real one in New York City, so I will hopefully replace those brown cylinders with tan ones. And then it has a little doorman guy right there. So yeah, the actual building, there will be a subway right here, and then this is just a little storage spot. And I think it's a hotel or an apartment building. I'm not sure, just saw it on Google Maps and I thought it would be cool to build. We just have some little street details right there, the little red pole and the black pole and stuff like that. So just to add a little more detail into the city. Also along here we have lots of barricades and stuff. I just saw those a lot in Times Square, so I just decided to put some in. And we also have more newspaper boxes right there, and then some of these boxes that I actually got at Brick Fair. And the Brick Fair vlog is coming, it's just taking a while to edit. I kind of forgot about it for a couple months. And then more barricades on this side, going down that way. So just trying to busy it up, make it look, you know, bustling, with lots of minifigures just like the real one in New York City. So I do need a lot more minifigures. As you can see, that plaza back there isn't even filled up. And then right here, this will be maybe, I think, my next project, besides all the other buildings and streetlights and stuff like that. But I need to, I really need to build the skyscraper because there's 3 of them right here. And then when you look at the city, first of all, you see that building, and that is like such a complete like change from this kind of more empty section of Midtown, you know, kind of quiet. I mean, quiet in terms of New York City. And then you go from Times Square. So this building will be probably the tallest that I build, and it's going to be my next project. Hopefully I'll place an order today for a ton of these 1x2x5s and trans tinted pieces. So that will be very tall, based on the Condé Nast building in New York City. And that will block off a lot of the view of Times Square from this angle of the city, so that it won't be such a harsh change from, you know, quiet to like incredibly busy, because I don't really have enough minifigures for that. And I need a lot more vehicles too, because you can see the city is kind of sprawling now. That's a pretty cool angle of all of it. But yeah, there will, hopefully before Christmas, there will be another skyscraper right here at about this height, so just a little bit taller than that one, and then the spire, which will be very, very tall. So yeah, and we'll have a true skyline going with a sprawling city in the background. So that pretty much concludes this LEGO New York City update. Tons of work to come. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, be sure to leave some suggestions in the comments on what to build. Oh, and one more thing. I have this empty space back here because I kind of didn't, this was my first area of the city. And normally, based on New York City blocks, there would be a corner building right here and then a street would be running right here. But I didn't do it like that. And I don't really want to go back and redo it because, you know, then I would have to change all these 2 32x32 base plate long buildings. So what should I put back here? Should I just keep it trees? Should I make maybe a basketball court or something? I think I saw that in Lego Los Angeles's Lego Los Angeles. Or maybe parking lot. Sometimes they have parking lots in any open space they have. But anyway, just give me some suggestions on that. And that pretty much concludes it. So, hope you guys enjoyed this Bricks Bros video. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye.